Anyone who's worked the graveyard shift at a fast food place knows, you meet all kinds. Drunks, truckers, cops, the lonely, the strange. My McDonald's sat right off the freeway, so we got the full spectrum of weird, and I thought I'd seen it all, until one night showed me just how dark things could really get. That night had already started off rough. My car wouldn't start. My husband tried to help, but he's never been great with engines. On top of that, I was battling my annual fall cold, head heavy, body drained. I just wanted to be buried under a blanket. But bills don't pay themselves. Luckily, I had my husband's truck and made it in. The shift was slow. Just me and a coworker trading yawns until around 2 a.m. He disappeared into the office, probably to nap. I didn't even care. I stayed at the counter, watching videos on my phone, trying to ride out the shift. Then, the bell over the door chimed. I glanced up, and instantly felt something was off. A man walked in. Mid-40s maybe, wiry build, clothes mismatched and slightly too big. He didn't look dirty, just disconnected. Like someone who didn't quite fit in the world. I greeted him. "Hey there, sir. What can I get you tonight?" He just stared. Then smiled. And that smile, it crawled under my skin. His teeth were yellowed and uneven, his lips curled just enough to expose them. But it was his eyes. So dark they looked bottomless. After a long pause, he finally spoke in a slow, deep southern drawl. "Well now, ain't you just beautiful? Thought I wanted fries, but maybe I'll order something else. I've had creepy customers before, it's part of the job. But this? This was different." I kept it professional. "Okay, sir. Just let me know when you're ready." But he slammed both hands on the counter, his nails long and filthy. That grin never left his face. "Forget the fries," he said. "What time do you get off?" Normally I'd deflect. Say I'm married and move on. But I was tired, sick, and this guy seriously creeped me out. I snapped. "If you're not ordering food, you need to leave." He laughed. A slow, guttural laugh like I'd just told the world's best joke. I knocked on the office door, and my coworker popped out. One look at me and he knew something was wrong. I told him what was happening. He nodded, said, "Go take a break. I'll handle it." Without another word, I grabbed my coat and stepped outside. I climbed into my husband's Silverado and cranked up some music. 15 minutes passed. I was starting to forget the guy, until I spotted him again. He was at the far edge of the lot, walking away, holding a to-go bag. Relieved, I waited a few more minutes, just to make sure he didn't see which vehicle was mine. When I finally went back in, I noticed my coworker looked rattled. When I asked him what happened, he hesitated. "I don't know if I should tell you," he said. I pressed him, laughing nervously. And he finally spilled it. The man had come unglued after I left. Screaming. Demanding to know where the girl went. He only calmed down after being handed a free medium fries. But then he said something that chilled me. "Tell Monica I said goodbye. I'll see her soon. I don't wear a name tag." He shouldn't have known my name. I spent the rest of the shift staring at the front door, half expecting him to come back. Around 4:30 a.m., I asked to leave early. My coworker didn't hesitate. Snow had started falling, the first real snow of the season. I was grateful to have the truck. I drove slow, careful. But half a mile down the road, I lost traction and slid straight into a ditch. The damage was minor, but I was stuck. I called the police. They arrived in record time, and I stepped out to meet them. That's when it happened. From the bed of the truck, someone jumped out and bolted into the dark. It was him. He had hidden in the bed of the truck. He must have climbed in while I was on break. The cops radioed others, but he got away. I returned to work and told them everything. Security footage showed him sneaking back into the lot just minutes after my break ended. He never even touched the fries. He didn't want food. He knew my name. Knew my routine. He knew my truck. That ditch saved me. If I hadn't crashed. I don't even want to think about what could have happened. This happened years ago. And I still haven't worked another overnight since. Lock your doors. Watch your surroundings. Because monsters don't always hide under your bed, sometimes they hide in the back of your truck.